Every night, while you're asleep, your body begins one of the most remarkable repair processes you'll never see. Damaged cells are replaced. Hormones are carefully balanced. Your brain organizes memories from the day. Your muscles recover from physical activity. Even your immune system becomes more active while you rest. In many ways, your body works harder during the night than most people realize. But here's the surprising part. Many people unknowingly interrupt these natural recovery processes. Late-night snacks, alcohol before bed, too much caffeine in the evening, hours spent staring at bright screens. All of these can influence the quality of your sleep, which directly affects how well your body repairs itself overnight. For centuries, long before modern sleep supplements existed, different cultures relied on simple natural remedies to help prepare both the mind and body for restful sleep. One of the oldest, and still one of the most widely used, is chamomile tea. You've probably seen it in supermarkets. Perhaps you've even tried it yourself. But what actually happens inside your body when you drink chamomile tea before bed? And why has this simple flower remained part of traditional medicine for thousands of years? Let's take a closer look. Your body needs sleep to recover. Many people think sleep is simply about feeling rested the next morning. In reality, sleep is one of the most active periods your body experiences. While you're asleep, your body releases growth hormone, which helps repair tissues and supports muscle recovery. Your brain clears away waste products that build up throughout the day. Your immune system produces and releases important signaling molecules that help defend your body against illness. Your heart rate slows, blood pressure naturally decreases. Even your digestive system shifts into a different rhythm. Think of sleep as your body's overnight maintenance crew. Imagine owning a factory that never stopped operating. Eventually, machines would begin breaking down. The same thing happens inside the human body. Sleep is when maintenance happens. The better your sleep, the better your body can perform that maintenance. Why chamomile has been trusted for centuries. Chamomile has been used since ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. It wasn't considered valuable because it was rare. It became popular because generation after generation continued using it. Today, researchers have identified several naturally occurring plant compounds within chamomile. One of the most studied is called apigenin. Apigenin is a natural antioxidant that appears to interact with certain receptors in the brain associated with relaxation and sleepiness. This doesn't mean chamomile works like a sleeping pill. Instead, many researchers believe it may gently encourage relaxation, making it easier for some people to fall asleep naturally. That's an important distinction. Chamomile isn't forcing sleep. It's supporting the environment your body needs to fall asleep on its own. Relaxation begins long before you fall asleep. Think about your typical evening. Maybe you're answering emails, watching television, scrolling through social media, checking tomorrow's schedule. Your brain remains busy until the very moment you climb into bed. Then you expect it to immediately switch off. Unfortunately, the brain doesn't work that way. Just as your body benefits from warming up before exercise, your mind benefits from slowing down before sleep. A warm cup of chamomile tea often becomes part of that transition. The warmth itself feels comforting. The familiar routine signals that the day is coming to an end. And over time, your brain begins associating that habit with relaxation. Psychologists sometimes refer to these repeated behaviors as sleep cues, simple routines that tell your brain it's time to prepare for rest. Sometimes the ritual itself becomes just as valuable as the drink. Better sleep. Supports your immune system. Most people only think about their immune system when they catch a cold, but your immune system works every single day, even while you're sleeping. Research has shown that poor sleep may reduce your body's ability to respond effectively to infections and can influence normal immune function over time. On the other hand, consistently getting quality sleep supports healthy immune responses and allows your body to perform many of its overnight repair processes more efficiently. Chamomile isn't strengthening your immune system directly. Instead, if it helps improve the quality of your sleep, your immune system may naturally benefit from the additional restorative rest. Once again, the real hero isn't the tea. It's the sleep. Your digestive system appreciates a calm evening. Have you ever noticed how stress affects your stomach? Some people lose their appetite when they're anxious. Others experience bloating or digestive discomfort. That's because your digestive system and your brain are constantly communicating through what's known as the gut-brain axis. When you're under stress, digestion often changes. When you're calm, digestion generally works more comfortably. A warm herbal tea before bed may become part of a slower, more relaxed evening routine. You're no longer rushing, no longer eating heavy meals at the last minute, no longer finishing the day in a constant state of urgency. Those changes alone may help your digestive system feel more comfortable before sleep. Sometimes the greatest benefit doesn't come from what's inside the cup. It comes from everything the cup encourages you to do. Creating an evening routine. Your body can trust one of the biggest mistakes people make is treating bedtime differently every night. One evening they sleep at 10, the next at 1 in the morning. Some nights they snack until midnight. Other nights they skip dinner completely. Your body thrives on consistency. Your internal body clock, often called your circadian rhythm, prefers regular patterns, going to bed at roughly the same time, reducing bright light in the evening, keeping the bedroom cool and quiet, and creating calming bedtime rituals. Chamomile tea fits naturally into that routine because it marks the transition between the busy part of your day and the restorative hours ahead. The tea itself is only one piece of the puzzle, but combined with healthy sleep habits, it becomes a simple ritual that many people genuinely look forward to each evening. Overnight recovery is about more than feeling rested. When people think about recovery, they often picture athletes icing sore muscles after a workout. But recovery is something your body does every single night, whether you've exercised or not. While you're asleep, your body repairs tiny amounts of wear and tear that naturally occur throughout the day. Muscle proteins are rebuilt. Hormones that regulate appetite begin to reset. Your brain strengthens important memories while clearing away unnecessary information. Even your skin becomes more active during the night, repairing itself from daily exposure to sunlight and environmental stress. This is why people who consistently sleep well often report more energy, better concentration, and even healthier-looking skin. The body isn't simply resting, it's rebuilding. Could chamomile help reduce everyday stress? Modern life rarely gives our minds a chance to slow down. Many people finish work only to continue checking emails, replying to messages, or scrolling through social media. Even though the body is physically at home, the mind is still at work. This is one reason so many people struggle to relax before bed. Chamomile has long been associated with calmness, not because it eliminates stress overnight, but because it encourages a slower evening routine. Imagine two different nights. One person finishes dinner, spends the next 2 hours switching between television, social media, and work emails before trying to fall asleep. The other dims the lights, prepares a warm cup of chamomile tea, reads a few pages of a book, and allows their mind to gradually slow down. Neither evening changes a life overnight. But after months of repeating those routines, the difference may become surprisingly meaningful. Health is often shaped by the habits we repeat, not the occasional perfect day. Pair your evening tea with healthy sleep habits. Chamomile works best when it's part of a complete bedtime routine. Experts often recommend avoiding large meals within a couple of hours of bedtime, limiting caffeine later in the day, and reducing exposure to bright screens before sleep. Your bedroom environment matters too. A cool, dark, and quiet room gives your body the signals it needs to prepare for quality rest. Many sleep specialists also recommend maintaining a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Your circadian rhythm responds well to regularity. When you go to bed and wake up at similar times each day, your internal body clock becomes more predictable. Over time, falling asleep may even become easier because your body begins expecting sleep at the same time every night. Chamomile isn't replacing these habits, it's complementing them. Is chamomile safe for everyone? For most healthy adults, chamomile tea is generally considered safe when enjoyed in moderate amounts. However, there are a few exceptions. People who have allergies to plants in the daisy family, such as ragweed, chrysanthemums, marigolds, or daisies, may also react to chamomile. Chamomile may also interact with certain medications, including blood-thinning medications. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or managing an ongoing medical condition, it's always worth speaking with your healthcare provider before regularly using herbal remedies. Natural doesn't automatically mean appropriate for everyone. The safest approach is always an informed one. The real secret isn't hidden in the tea. After learning all of this, you may notice something interesting. Very little of today's video was actually about chamomile itself. It was about creating the right environment for your body to do what it already knows how to do. Recover, heal, reset. Sometimes we're so busy searching for one miracle ingredient that we overlook the habits that matter most. Sleeping enough, managing stress, staying hydrated, eating nourishing foods, moving regularly. Chamomile simply becomes one small piece of a much larger picture. And perhaps that's why this simple bedtime drink has survived for thousands of years. Not because it's magical, because it naturally fits into a lifestyle that supports better health. A warm cup of tea, a quiet room, a slower evening, a consistent bedtime. Individually, they don't seem extraordinary. Together, they create the conditions your body needs to recover night after night. One more thing before you go. If you're someone who enjoys learning about natural remedies that have stood the test of time, there's a book I think you'll really appreciate. It explores the science and tradition behind herbs, healing plants, and everyday natural remedies that support better sleep, digestion, immunity, hormone balance, and overall wellness. Rather than focusing on quick fixes, it explains how small, practical habits can improve your health over the long term. If you'd like to continue exploring natural wellness beyond today's video, you'll find the book linked in the description below. Outro. If there's one thing to remember from this video, let it be this: your body was designed to recover. Every single night, it works quietly behind the scenes to repair, restore, and prepare you for another day. The quality of that recovery depends not only on how long you sleep, but also on the habits that lead you there. A simple cup of chamomile tea may not transform your health overnight, but it can become part of an evening routine that encourages relaxation, supports better sleep, and helps your body make the most of the hours you spend resting. Small habits may seem insignificant today, but when repeated night after night, they become the foundation of long-term health. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more science-backed content that helps you understand how your body really works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.